Found one. Getting shot. Another one down, bro.
Go.
Fuck off me! That's it, brothers. Get off me!
What's going on YouTube? Unreal Divine here. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to smack that subscribe button, turn notification bell on to join the Divine Army. You know, I post tons of awesome Apex Legends tutorials, montages, funny moments, and so much more. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like. Helps me more than you guys know. Alright, that's enough introduction. Let's get straight into the video.
This one that's reppin', oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always reppin', oh my God.
What's up everybody, Unreal Divine here. Hope everyone's having a dope day. As usual, before we start the video, gotta take a quick moment to shout out all the soldiers down below. That's everybody who subscribed to me and joined the Divine Army and became a soldier. I appreciate the love and support you guys have been showing me and continue to show me. As usually, I'll have, you know, some channel announcements, some information, because, you know, it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. At the beginning of the video, I'm sorry I can't speak, but, you know, I don't want to, you know, have all the information and drag out the intro, so I'm going to save all the information to the end of the video. So if you guys are curious, you know, I want to stay up to date with the channel, make sure you stay till the end of the video or skip to the end, you know, to get the information, because I want to jump straight into this video. Today we are taking a look at Season 5, the best controller settings for Apex Legends. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. And let's jump straight into the first settings. So let's actually jump straight into the setting, and I'm gonna skip past gameplay, we're gonna skip past controller, and we're gonna jump straight into video. This is one of the most critical and important settings in my opinion, personally, on Apex. A lot of people don't even talk about this, and I see a lot of the low level players and even some of the high level players like Masters, and even like a few very rarely, but I'm pretty sure they're aware of this. Predators do this, and it's really bad if you guys can just see the difference. I just want you guys to see yourself. So the first setting I'm talking about is your field of view. The field of view is just pretty much just tells you how zoomed out your screen is. So the default I believe is 70, and if you come to the default, which I just reset everything is so much zoomed in, and everything is so close. But if you take a second to adjust this setting, which I play personally around 100, 200 or 4, if you play it and adjust it, it just zooms out your screen so you can see a lot more. Everything's not close in, and I'll show you guys one more time really quickly. If you just go back to like 70, everything's so close and zoomed in, everything's in your face. And then when you take a second to zoom it out to like 100, 102, whatever, you can play around my settings even more. Just experiment with you guys like. Just zoom it out, make sure you increase this setting because you can see a lot more. You have a lot more information on your screen. And field of view is one of the most important settings. That's why I'm starting off with this. So play around with it and let me know what you guys think. Let's jump straight into the second setting. I don't want to take too long, you know, explaining each setting, what they do. I want you guys to just follow along. If you got any questions or comments, you know, put them down below. You know, I always respond to you guys and as much as I can. So let's jump straight into the next setting, which we have is a controller. Okay, so jump over to controller, and now that you guys have a field of view, I want you guys to mess around with your look sensitivity, and play with and like see what sensitivity works for you guys. Personally, I play on 5, but the default is 3. 3 is a little bit too slow. 4 is okay. 5 is good if you guys, you know, still have accuracy with it as well. But I want you guys, you know, with that increased field of view, I want you guys to increase your sensitivity, because then you'll be a lot more mobile and you have a lot more just a lot more mobility in general, because then you can see more and then you can turn your screen a lot faster instead of having it just be very slow when you're turning. Okay, moving on to the next, we have, I want you guys now to go over to gameplay. And now that we are in gameplay, let's run down some of these settings. Actually, I'm gonna store everything in default for you guys so you can work along with me just in case. So everything's default now. So now we're in gameplay. First thing I want you guys to do is something that's really important, is the crosshair damage feedback. I want you guys to make sure that X with shield con is on. What this just does, it lets you see what type of shield someone has when you're shooting at them, and it shows you the X that your bullets are actually hitting them. So make sure that you have X with icon. make sure you have that selected. Moving on, we have damage numbers. Damage numbers is very, very important. I can actually show you. I'm gonna show you guys really quick what damage numbers does. So the first thing it does is, here, let's run down here really quickly. Damage numbers. So the first thing it does, it has it on stacking the default settings. And stacking, what it does, it just shows your total damage that you've outputted to its enemy. And then the other settings it has is floating, which just shows the total damage you guys see above the numbers. It shows each individual bullet's damage. And then there's also the settings for both. Personally, I would recommend to either play on both because you want more information, or just to play on stacking so you can get the total information of how much damage you've done to your enemy. Floating is okay, but it's very confusing. There's a lot of bullets and numbers going on. I really recommend playing either on both so you can see all, but a lot of people don't like all the information, or just on stacking, which I have here now, so you can see your total damage output to enemy. Moving on, we have make sure taking damage closes death menu box is on. This just, if you're looting and someone shoots at you, you won't close out the box. Before it was annoying, they didn't have this setting. If you got shot at you in the box, you would instantly get out the box. Make sure that this is set to 1. And I believe that's it for the gameplay settings. Just make sure you have, your damage numbers to either stacking or both. Make sure, crosshairs with shield icon on. And also make sure that, what was the last setting that we just, and taking damage closes box menus. Okay, so we went over gameplay. That's everything in the gameplay that you guys want to have on. Let's go over to controller now, because we already been in video. Video is just a field of view. That was the start. That was the first setting. So now let's move into the actual controller. So if you guys do not have a custom controller with paddles on the back, either 2 or 4 paddles, you really only need 2 paddles. But if you don't have a custom controller, which I did but I don't have anymore, so I've been playing on the default settings, and this is what you guys want to do. Go into your button layout, and you're going to be set on the default. Default is okay. Use the default if you have custom control and you have paddles on the back. But if you do not have paddles on your back, use these 2 settings here. Either use Ninja or Customize, because what these settings let you do is it lets you use your it allows you to still aim in and be able to jump and crouch while never taking your finger off the analog stick. Because if you look at the settings for Ninja, your jump is L1 and your crouch is R1. They replace it with the bumpers, and now your tactical ability is circle and your ping is X. And this allows, for you to be able to do movements that a lot of players, I have mine backwards, I'm gonna explain in a second, so I'm messing up. That a lot of players can't do if they have the default, because you can still crouch and you can still aim accurately with these settings. Personally, either if you don't like Ninja, I'd recommend going to controller again, because I like Ninja, but I don't necessarily. I just like, if it was flipped, it would be a little better. Which Customize lets you do that perfectly. So what Customize lets me do is it lets you place your jump, because with Ninja, jump is L1, and Customize I have on my R1, and for vice versa, the jump is L1, and I have it for my crouch instead. Also, for the tactical ability, it's circle and X. I just swapped it and made it X and circle. It just fits better for me in my playstyle and how I like to, pull the trigger and everything. And I've just been dominating with these settings. So I'm gonna show you guys one more time. So you guys, if you want to copy my settings specifically, jump is R1, crouch is L1, tactical ability is X, and ping is circle. And that's all you need to do. And I'm telling you guys, with the other settings you've made already, the adjustments you've made to the settings, like this adjustment, oh my gosh, it's such a blessing. It provides that mobility that you guys really need for strafing. This is what's gonna take you guys to the next level, just by changing this the setting on your controller to take it off of default, because now you can jump, now you can crouch and everything and still be accurate by never taking your finger off the analog stick. And I love that Apex added this setting. A lot of games don't have this setting, and I love that Apex added that setting. Moving on to the last thing we have is let's go back into the settings, go to controller, let's go to the menu cursor speed. So this is pretty much this little circle thing that I've been playing around with. It just lets you increase and decrease the speed of it, because it actually matters when you're in fights and everything you're trying to loot. I'd recommend messing around with this. I don't want to restore about everything to default right now. I just recommend messing around with increasing it. Just nothing too crazy, just to how you feel and if you're comfortable with it. A lot of people try to tell you what to play on, but no, you have to do what's comfortable for you. Okay, and so now we got the menu cursor speed, and I believe that is the last setting that you guys want to have. I'm not gonna run down everything one more time for you guys, because I know I've been just been throwing a bunch of information at you guys. Hopefully you guys have been following along and going with me. But a lot of people, they talk about you need these movement or advanced look control settings to be adjusted, but you guys do not need these settings adjusted. I'll show you even right now. With the Havoc, for example, without recoil control, you see how it just flies all the way up. With these settings, if you guys still have some recoil control, you guys can beam targets. You feel me? Even I'll do it even without the scoping. Like, you don't have to. I haven't played it in a while, so the more practice you do with it, the better you will do with it. But you guys can start to beam enemies. You see, and that's all the settings that you need. Then you'll be a lot more mobile. You can just play around with these settings. I trust and believe when I tell you that these settings really work. And yeah, let's run down one more time just really quickly for you guys the settings. Crosshair, make sure X with shield, damage number stacking, make sure taking damage numbers is off. Video, make sure you mess with the field of view, adjust that setting, play with that to what you guys like, scope out. And then last but not least is going to your button layout and change it to ninja or customize if you don't have a custom controller. If you do have a custom controller with paddles, I just recommend using default. Just choosing which jump and crouch you want to use. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the settings for you guys. Like I said, you don't have to mess with the advanced look controls. That's false information. You don't need to do that in order to beam targets. And yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I know this was kind of rushed, are kind of fast paced. I hope you guys were able to follow along. But these settings for season 5 are going to get you guys a lot of wins, a lot of dubs back to back. I'm telling you guys, just play with it. Try these settings out and let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, if they help you improve or not. Because I'm always open-minded and love to hear it from you guys and hear your feedback and everything like that. So yeah, that's it for the settings. I hope you guys found that useful. If you guys did enjoy the settings or found the information useful anyway, please make sure to leave a like. Helps my video out a lot. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to smack that subscribe button. As for the channel, I want I talked about it previously at the beginning. I want to talk about the channel information, everything at the end. I have been working a lot more, so I haven't been as active on YouTube. I did recently announce a shout out Sunday series on my channel. I still do plan to have that series run on my channel, but it's going to be a second before I actually start the channel back up. I want to be more consistent on YouTube. Getting my body used to working and being on YouTube and doing a bunch more now. So that's pretty much it. But my channel's still on track. We're still going to do a bunch of things. I still got a bunch planned for you guys. So yeah, that's it. I don't want to keep rambling. It's been a minute before I made a video, so I'm sorry if this video is a little fast-paced, edgy, whatever. But I want to just jump straight back into the YouTube grind and get back into it. So yeah, I hope you guys found the video useful. I'm done rambling. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.
Not to having my way. I'm on a plane, having my way. I'm in these foreigns, having my way. Counting the money, just having my way. Having my way, having my way. Curving these women, just having my way. I'm at the Gucci store, having my way. Flexing on nigga, just having my way. Just having my way, just having my way. Hit up your body, make you all them shake. I got the key to the motherfucking safe.